In this video, we'll demonstrate how Planfix can drastically simplify the employee recruitment process. Overall, the process is pretty straightforward. Candidate applications come through email, the website, as well as forms and messengers. Planfix then automatically converts these applications into convenient task cards, allowing you to track their status and communicate with candidates. If the candidate's email is included in the application, or if it's sent via email, the system will automatically create a contact card. Once the candidate is approved, the HR department will access the card, complete the paperwork, and convert the candidate into an employee. So, how do you set this up? First, digitize the candidate's application in Planfix. This is done using a special form called an object. Based on this, the system will automatically create a task with the information from the application. Enter the name first. Then, to display only the information necessary for the task, customize the field set by removing unnecessary fields and helpful ones. For extra convenience, you can also predefine a checklist for employees. To ensure that task titles are generated automatically, use variables to pull values from other object fields into the task title. Now on to the task assignees. This is where you specify the employees responsible for communicating with the candidates. Next, go to the object's status set to configure the candidate selection stages. Remove the unwanted statuses, keeping only draft and completed. Next, add the necessary stages. Now you can set the name and color for each stage. Finally, use the same method to add the remaining stages. To make things even easier, you can configure transitions between them. Then, once the stages are set, you can create a Kanban board based on them. Now, to facilitate collaborative work with candidates, configure access to the planner. Select the option that allows only specific employees to use this planner, then specify them. Finally, set up the candidate card. This is where each applicant's personal data will be stored. To start, create a new contact template. Again, you only want this to display the necessary information, so configure the field set by removing unwanted fields. For ease of use, Planfix allows fields to be rearranged. For example, the Files field, which is useful for storing resumes, can be moved from the Additional Information section to the Main section. At this point, you can specify access rights to the contact for the HR manager and the accountant. This way, they can view and edit the candidate's data. Now that the first stage of setup is complete, the final step is to configure the application receipt in Planfix. You can see how to do this by following the links in the description. Automate and simplify your workflows with Planfix.